Hi Sagittarius, so let's do your Sagittarius Tarot love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any placement is just fine. Let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on currently, who you are dealing with in your love situation. We'll take a look at them or who is heading towards you. Okay, so some of you are trying to really emotionally separate a lot of things. I feel like that because I saw the Four of Swords flip around too. So I feel like there's a lot of deep thinking, contemplating, things like that going on. Yeah, about like what you desire, what you wish for, those types of things. Many of you are trying to get your, just your like, empowerment, feeling more in tune, things like that, I feel, over a situation. So let's see what comes out in the cards. All right, so where is Sagittarius currently right now? Their energy, that sort of thing. Where is Sagittarius, any placement? Watching this, where is their energy currently? Yeah, Four of Cups, a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplating. I saw Four of Swords, I mean, Eight of Cups, all those types of things. Yeah, possibly about making a decision, a choice. You may have options, or there could be a Gemini that is heavily on your mind. And the Three of Swords. So yeah, this could definitely be about options, needing to make a choice between a couple people, or possibly you feel like an option, in a situation. That could be as well. Okay, let's see who you are dealing with or who is coming towards you. I feel many of you are just disappointed with what you're being served up right now. You're not satisfied. So I don't think it's like heavy energy or anything like that. I feel that it's just more not being satisfied with what's coming across your plate, kind of thing. All right, so who is around Sagittarius or who's coming towards Sagittarius? What is their energy? Okay, Queen of Swords is here with Ace of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of decision making going on in your, like, weighing pros and cons and things like that. Yeah, Five of Cups. Definitely a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking going on. Okay, we got that. We got that source. What's going on with their person? What's going on with their person? All right. So we have the Judgment card. Okay. The Tower. Wow. All right. So somebody is making a judgment call or laying a heavy one on you right now. That makes sense. This could be somebody coming back around, somebody wanting to get back together, somebody possibly wanting to, switch things up in some way. Yeah, this is definitely someone who you've been dealing with for a very long time, most likely. Okay. So you may be feeling like they're just all about them right now. So yeah, I feel like a lot of you are more lacking from, like, you're not getting the attention possibly that from this person, not in a like crybaby way, like, oh, I'm not getting attention, not like that. I don't mean it like that, but it's like I just feel like this person, they've had some kind of breakthrough, they've had some kind of epiphany, and they appear to be breaking free of oppressive type energy of themselves. So I feel like that is more like where you want to be. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let me look at one thing here. I just feel like this person kind of just dropped a bomb on you and just like, oh well, like they didn't, like, that's what they always do, and then they just ride on off into the sunset, like, no problem. So you guys may still possibly be in contact and all of those things, but I don't think they've realized like that they've hurt you or possibly hurt your feelings or something like that. I feel like that's what it is. Yeah, that they've just sort of made some sort of statement or made some sort of change or something, and it appears, I'm not saying they did, but it appears as if they didn't really take you into consideration, or they just sort of, like, they don't even realize the effect that whatever they've done or said or what have you, decisions they've made or what have you, have disappointed you or affected you is basically what I'm getting. Okay. All right. So let's see. Yeah, because to me that's kind of like the selfishness card. So yeah, I do feel like this person. Yeah, I feel like you're wondering, like, do I really fit into this person's world? Is there any room for me? Do they actually see me as a part of their world? Yeah, because this oftentimes too is a card of invisibility to me, like feeling invisible. So I really get the sense that's what's going on with you guys. Aw, that sucks. So I do feel like it's like this person just, again, I don't know if they realize it though. They may not even realize it, quite frankly. They probably don't with the Six of Wands. So it's I just feel like there's it feels like your person's being selfish right now or not really considering like your feelings. That's what I'm seeing the most. Oh my gosh, with my phone, seriously. Okay. That I forgot to put do not disturb before I hit the videos, and I swear to you, I will go on my phone list at the end of the day and I will have 20 phone calls of like, you know, maybe junk or, you know, things like that. It's just absolutely ridiculous how much my phone goes off. Okay. But I've hopefully silenced it. So, all right. So let's see. What is going on in the emotions? What is going on in the emotions? I mean, we kind of see what's going on, but let's get a little bit more. Hopefully we'll get more on their side with this too. So show me Sagittarius emotions versus their person's emotions. So what are Sagittarius's emotions with this situation? Okay, Temperance, your card, beautiful. So actually, this is good because I do feel like you are being very balanced, you know, in this situation. You're looking on the bright side of things. Okay. That's good. Maybe. I'm wondering if you should be. This is almost one of those situations where, like, I'm happy to see this, but I'm almost wondering if, like, this person may not be taking your feelings into consideration at all, and maybe you should be a little bit more, like, taking that into consideration here. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Okay. So you still feel like there's forward movement, and the Magician again. Look at that, Magician. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius. And the Page of Swords. Yeah, you know what I feel it is. I feel like you're annoyed. You know, in your I mean, it's more than that probably. You know, because there's like again disappointment, possible feelings, sort of things like that. But I do feel like you, despite your annoyance, like you're trying to just move forward. You're trying to stay balanced with this situation. You're trying to understand. You're trying to see both sides of a situation. You know, that sort of thing. So yeah, and there is love here. You know, yeah, Two of Cups and Wheel of Fortune. I feel like there's a sense of you that just keeps hoping that things turn into this direction. You know, it's like, I feel like there's a lot of just like hope, like, will we connect? Will we really, you know, like you believe like that will happen. So let's see what their emotions are. So what are their emotions about the situation or towards you? What are their emotions about the situation or towards you? What are their emotions towards the Sagittarius, please? Watching. Yay. And Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this is good. So I do feel like there's definitely emotions here for you. And you had the Two of Cups at the bottom of your deck too. I feel like it's taking a little more to pry that out right now because I do feel there is an annoyance here. I really don't feel like this person even knows what they've like done to kind of put you in this energy. Or even if maybe they weren't responsible, but I kind of feel like they were. But it's like I kind of get the sense like there's like they don't have a clue. And that makes sense because if your emotions are in this very balanced energy and this more positive looking forward type energy, like they may have no clue that you're feeling this way, and you may be thinking it's obvious and it should be obvious, but they may not even realize this. Because I kind of don't. They, like, with whatever they've done, like, they don't even notice that they've, like, again, like, dropped some kind of bomb on you, or, what have you. Um, so I do feel like this person emotionally, like, they're looking forward to communicating with you. They want to get on the same page with you. But they also are very interested in like, because their back is turned towards you. So it's like I feel like they're so wrapped up in their own thing that they're not really like noticing like the deeper stuff here. So I feel like this is like, I don't feel it's bad energy. I get a little selfishness, with this person or something like that, but I don't really get that it's I mean, we can all be selfish, so I mean, and these are just, I do these readings often, so I mean, it doesn't mean they're always that way, but I think it appears to you to be that way right now. I feel like this person doesn't, like, they're very interested in like working things out or getting on the same page with you and all those things, but they're not really like taking the time to figure out what they need to get on the same page with. There we go. That's what I feel. Okay. All right. So let's see. What is the near future outcome with these two? Yeah, there's a lot of deep thinking going on with this commitment. Could be a Taurus with that Hierophant coming out, but I think it's more about deep thinking about this commitment. The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, wondering if this is an equal give and take situation. This could also be somebody thinking about a proposal. Quite frankly, I mean, if that fits, like, you may be thinking they're all, not paying attention to you or something like that. But the Six of Pentacles and Hierophant and the Hanged Man could be contemplating, and this card here about possibly talking messages about love, and then this can sometimes be like a church card. There could be somebody that's like thinking of proposing or something like that too. Wouldn't you feel it'd be like, oh, that I mean, if that were the case, it'd be like, oh my gosh, here we are, in this energy thinking, oh, this person doesn't care and all these types of things, and they're off, planning some kind of revelation surprise here that could be for some of you, right? But for most of you, I feel like it's more about you're just wondering if this is going to be an equal exchange, like, between you two, and I get why you're wondering that, because they seem to be very preoccupied with something themselves right now, something like that. All right, so what is the near future outcome between these two, please? Near future outcome. Okay, thank you. And the hanged man again, and then some communication towards something. Okay, so I think the recent past, it just felt like things were moving in a positive direction. Things felt really like you could be dealing with a Cancerian energy here. We have Virgo, we have Pisces, Sagittarius, Gemini, and possibly Scorpio too. So I do feel like in the recent past, it just felt like things could possibly be gaining some momentum or moving forward in some way. I feel like with this being in the current energy, I think this person really wants you to just follow your intuition. They could be just like busy right now, like working on things, working on building something along those lines, and they just kind of wish that you would just use your intuition about a situation, and so that they don't have to possibly tell you all the time, or, something like that. Because I do feel this person does love you, or, I mean, the Two of Cups doesn't have to be this great love or anything like that, but it is, it's pretty good. It came out right in the middle of the emotions section. So it's like smack in the middle. That's pretty nice. And I feel like you have it too, but like you're waiting for something to turn before you can love this person. That's what I'm getting too. Like you're waiting for some sort of, sign from them, or something like that. But here's the thing is they do love you. So I do feel like there's a sense underneath this all of this person wishing that you would just kind of know that they do love you, but they maybe they have to go do things a lot or something like that, or they don't express themselves. Maybe that's just not their thing. They're not really big on expressing that all the time. But possibly, so what I would say with that is, because there's a lot of potential with this reading. So if they're not, the type to express those types of things, look at their actions, and not right here. I feel like their actions are a little selfish, but like look at their overall actions and see if they do show you that they do love you. Do they, surprise you with little things, or do they, are they there when you need them? Those types of things. Like look at those things, I feel. Yeah, because this person is really trying to like manifest something fairly significant here, I feel, with this Nine of Cups energy. But the Devil card may be Capricorn also. I think I forgot to mention Capricorn. So Capricorn is also here. So it could just be a Capricorn. If it's not a Capricorn, though, I kind of feel like this may be... I would say watch what you are like wishing for and things like that, because it might just be a little bit more more about the security than it is about the love. So I would keep that in check. Okay. And the Hangman just indicates like a lot of thinking, something could be like not really gaining momentum yet. I do feel it will for many of you within the next 3 months with these cards. So I do feel like something could be coming into fruition more. There will be communication. It may not, if you guys are in communication, that will continue and all that. But if you're waiting for communication from this person, I don't see it in the near future energy, meaning like a week, or something like that. But it is here. All right. So like if you're waiting on, like if it's unusual and you guys don't talk, and you're waiting for this person to communicate with you, I do feel it will be here. It'll most likely be within this month, or yeah, probably within this month. But right now, it just doesn't feel like it's here yet. Others of you, I mean, for the, it could be up to like 3 weeks or, something like that too. But yeah, there is like some sort of, your person is like planning something behind the scenes too. I kind of get that as well. So, and it's like, I don't feel it's a bad thing. I don't think it's a sneaky thing. I think in their planning, they're not like, since you don't know what's going on and you feel this sort of energy of not knowing what's going on, you may be blowing things into, out of proportion that aren't there, kind of, is what I'm getting. All right, so let's see. For some of you, I mean, that's not going to be everybody, right? All right, so let's see what the advice cards say for you two. All right, so what is the advice? Okay, a time to give rather than take. Okay, and the Six of Pentacles did show here. So, and it did fly out over your card and when it did come out, and this is the section of emotions where it also landed. So I think it is definitely a time to give of emotions. Let this person know, what you are feeling. You do have, you're very close to achieving your goal as well. So yeah, possibly. And this could be a little of you too, like, because this card can also be like holding back emotions. So a time to give rather than take. So like if you are an overly emotional person and you already, give plenty in that department, I don't think it's saying, oh my God, bombard this person with texts and tell them how much you love them, or, whatever. No, I don't think that's what it's saying. But if you are like the type that does kind of hold in your emotions and you just hope your person should, or you feel like, oh, well, they should figure it out. They should know by my actions how I feel. If you're that type, well, maybe it's a time to like give a little bit more because they seem like they're trying to achieve something here, legitimate. So it's like they may not be, not everybody's perfect and our ideal, people at times, right? So it's like they may need a little bit of like, they may not notice this. And I feel like you may be feeling like, well, why don't they notice this? They should notice this. Oh, they're so busy with themselves. They don't notice this. Well, it's like, open up, talk. If there's love here and you're waiting for that wheel to turn where it is love, then that's part of love is understanding like when to, open up and all those types of things too. All right, so let's get one more card. So you have hold your vision. Yeah, there's a lot of manifestation going on here as well. I do feel, there's a lot of manifestation cards. So I would say, yeah, help give to the situation. There could be a little bit too of like maybe your person's doing something really great. They're working, they're doing this, with people, they're networking, they're doing all these things. Possibly maybe you're not. So there could be a little bit of that energy too of like, So I would say, hold the vision of manifestation and working together, and good. That's good that they're out there doing things and trying to make things happen. Just like when you're in that energy the next time around, which should be very soon, then, you're going to want them to support you and all those types of things. So I do feel like it's just a matter of adjustment, with how things are being looked at. And I'm not putting it all on you because again, I see where you got to this point because this person doesn't seem to be paying attention or noticing things and stuff like that. And I get it. So, please, I'm not saying, oh, this is all on you. You've got to change your attitude and that type of thing. But the reading is for you. They're not watching. So those are the things I do see with this situation. So looks good though. I do feel like there will be a positive outcome. It's just there's a needing to get on the same page with things a little bit more. And I feel like this person is just hoping that you do follow your intuition, that you do, start going with the flow of things. You're very close to achieving a goal here. All right. Thank you so much, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if so, subscribe, like, comment, all those great things. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.